Have you ever felt like the world is moving too fast? Like everyone else is racing ahead and you're just left behind? The clock keeps ticking, and with every second, you feel more overwhelmed. There's so much to do, so much to think about. But no matter how hard you try, your mind won't focus. Meet Alex, a young man in his 20s, struggling with life's demands. His exams are near, his to-do list is endless, and his thoughts are like an unending storm. He stares at the ticking clock, his eyes glued to the hands, moving faster than he can keep up with. Time is slipping away, but little did he know, the answer to his struggle lay in a single breath. Alex sat at his desk, the room silent except for the ticking clock. Books lay scattered around him, but they felt like mountains he could never climb. His mind was a mess. Exams, family, life, the endless noise of it all. He tried to focus, but each thought pulled him further from the present. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? Every time he looked at the clock, it seemed to move faster. As if mocking him, he grabbed his phone and scrolled mindlessly, hoping the distractions would help, but they only made things worse. The noise in his head kept growing louder. Work harder, study more, do more. But despite the chaos, nothing seemed to help him focus. Alex stood up, feeling suffocated, his shoulders heavy with the weight of it all. Why can't I just focus? He muttered to himself. That's when his mentor walked in. The old man looked at him quietly, then spoke. Alex, you've been trying to do everything at once, but have you tried doing nothing? Alex blinked. Nothing. His mentor smiled. Sit down, take a deep breath, focus for just 1 minute. That's all. Alex looked at him, unsure, but agreed. It was time to try something different. Alex sat down again, the air around him thick with tension. He glanced at the clock. His mentor's voice echoed in his mind. Focus for just 1 minute. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath, feeling the air fill his chest. The first breath was shaky, unsure. The thoughts in his mind were still loud, chaotic. But then something shifted. He took another breath, a little deeper this time. He felt the tension in his shoulders begin to ease. The ticking clock still echoed, but now it didn't sound so loud. For the first time in hours, the noise in his head started to fade. His thoughts no longer felt like 1,000 racing cars. They slowed, like the gentle rhythm of a steady heartbeat. With each breath, the world around him softened. He could feel the calm in his chest, the weight lifting from his mind. The clock ticked once more, but this time it wasn't a threat. It was just a reminder that the world doesn't have to move faster than you. Alex opened his eyes, feeling the stillness. His thoughts were clear. His body was calm. He looked up at his mentor, who simply nodded. You did it. Alex smiled, realizing the power of that simple breath. As Alex stood up from the desk, he felt different. The world hadn't changed. The clock still ticked. His exams were still ahead, but something inside him had shifted. The pressure, the noise, the chaos, it no longer felt as heavy. He had found the key to focus, and it wasn't in working harder or longer. It was in slowing down. In just 1 minute of stillness, he had discovered his power. The world might move fast, but he didn't have to chase it. With every breath, Alex could find his center. The calm, the focus, the clarity, they were always there, waiting for him to notice. And the lesson was simple. Focus is not about doing more. It's about doing less, but with full attention. Alex learned that success doesn't come from rushing through life. It comes from embracing the moment and giving it your full attention. From now on, every time life felt overwhelming, he knew what to do. He would breathe, focus, and win. What part of Alex's journey spoke to you most? Is there a moment in your life where you feel overwhelmed by the noise? Take a moment today to breathe, to focus, and to let go of the chaos. What would happen if you took just 1 minute to quiet your mind? I challenge you to try it. Will you waste today, or will you make it count? Remember, it's not about doing more, it's about doing less with all your attention. If this story touched you, subscribe and join me for more stories that guide your journey.